What's up, everybody? Danny's here, and we are back at it again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure to check out all the links in the description below. So today, what I want to talk about is that the Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders are delayed. So do you still have to wait until the Nintendo Switch 2 releases instead of a pre-order? Now, we already know that Nintendo is deciding to delay and cancel the pre-orders of the Nintendo Switch 2, and a lot of people were getting upset that they can't pre-order it online, which is kind of annoying though. But what I noticed is that we can just wait till June 5th comes, because right now the Switch 2 has been easily one of the best Nintendo Switch consoles announced, and right now we are getting a Switch 2 console, but the thing is that there's a lot of delays and canceled plans for the Switch 2 because of how expensive it is, the Nintendo Switch 2. The Switch OLED was very expensive though, the Nintendo Switch OLED, but the Switch Lite was cheaper, and even the Nintendo Switch and the Switch OLED, they were kind of expensive, but the Switch 2, it's very expensive. I don't know how much money I'm going to spend for that, for the Switch 2. But very soon, the Switch 2 they're going to have like exclusive games for the Switch 2. Even Mario Kart World, Donkey Kong Bonanza, and even some games that we have on the Nintendo Switch, and it'll be a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Pokemon Legends ZA, Super Mario Party Jamboree, and Kirby in the Forgotten Land Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. So I can see Nintendo's doing Nintendo Switch ports, but I'm pretty sure they know why pre-orders are delayed and canceled for the Nintendo Switch 2. I mean, this is the question. Do you still have to wait for the Nintendo Switch 2 to come out since the pre-orders were delayed for the Switch 2? I'm going to say yes, to be honest, because right now Nintendo is deciding to start having some delays and canceled release dates. And there are some video games that used to be delayed and canceled because right off the bat, we used to have some games that were delayed. And eventually, though, we've have some games that used to be delayed, like The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom and the Switch 2. Now, the Switch 2 pre-orders were delayed and canceled. Plus, I don't know which date will be the right pre-order for the Switch 2, but somewhere in May, I would say. So I think that would be it. And if not, then we'll just have to wait till the Switch 2 comes out. But I think that's what it is right now. I think we have to wait until the Nintendo Switch 2 has a pre-order date instead of April 9th. I'm not sure if a pre-order date will be in May somehow, but it will be for the Switch 2. So, what I have noticed right now is that the Nintendo Switch 2 will start to have backwards compatibility and some games that might run at 120 frames per second. Now, Breath of the Wild for the Nintendo Switch 1, will it run at 120 frames per second? I think so. Which one will be better? Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch or on the Nintendo Switch 2? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And also same with Tears of the Kingdom though. I mean, we are having some games that will run 120 frames per second, honestly. And just trust me on this. Just trust me on this. So, I'm really hoping the Nintendo Switch 2 pre-orders will be planned in May, hopefully 1 month before the release date, which should be a really, really great idea, though, as I can tell. Now, I think this is what we have. I think this should be perfect. It should be perfect right now. The Nintendo Switch 2 pre-order in May. I hope this will be the best month for the pre-order for the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, if you guys know already, Let me know in the comments below. But when video games are delayed and pre-orders are delayed, I just feel like I'm annoyed or upset though. And that's how I feel. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap it up here for today's video. I really hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you do, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment and share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Make sure to hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!